Hi guys, thank you for joining. Today's topic that I'll be talking about is what not to do as a new author. So over the course of the past year, I have several new writers seeking me and asking me for advice. Well, in answer to these questions, I've decided to do a vlog on it. This way I can pretty much hit up every point that has been asked. So, please remember that this could vary between authors. My answers will vary between what other authors would say. And this is based upon solely my experience. This is the blunt truth. This is how I feel. I won't sugarcoat it. So, let's get started. Unfortunately, I've seen writers dive into the publication world without really knowing anything. As a matter of fact, to be honest, I was one of those authors. I just typed up my book, thought it was done, and threw it out there. Well, needless to say, there's a whole lot more to it than that. And this is what I'm going to try to save you from doing. Okay? So, one thing that I have seen a lot when it comes to writers, when they're first trying to get out there, is trying to publish a book before it's ready. I mean, really ready. It doesn't matter that you managed to write a paper in school and your English teacher told you that you had an amazing talent for writing. All authors need to do this, regardless of their experience. It takes time to write a quality book and even more time to edit it properly and get it ready for publication. I've seen writers rushing through the self-publishing process without even really preparing for it. They'll skip over like professional edits, they'll skip over the book design, and they'll just throw something together and put it out there, call it done. Then they'll turn around and they'll start complaining that the fact that they're getting bad reviews about the editing and formatting and whatnot of their book. Well, this is where it comes back to. You should not have your friend that did really well in English look over your book and call it edited. It doesn't work that way. Do your research. Find an accredited editor who has a portfolio and maybe even some really good reviews on the websites. You can seek out other authors who have had their books edited by those editors and ask them questions and ask for their review for that certain editor. Talk to your book friends or even your author friends and see if they've heard of any great editors. Sorry. Just take your time with the process. Believe me, whenever you get out there and you put the book out there, and if it's not 100% ready, your readers will know about it, okay? Next point. Giveaways and Facebook parties. They're great. Most of the time, in my opinion, they really don't do anything for your book. They attract readers, yes, but most of the time I feel that they're there for the prizes. This is my opinion. I think it's a waste of time as a new author to invest in hundreds and even thousands of dollars worth of prizes to do a event for your first book. Believe me, I did that. I invested in my first release event, and I put in quite a few hundreds. Actually, somewhere around $300 to $500 just for the prizes. That's not including like my time and effort to put the party together. That really wasted my time. I don't see that as a first-time author there, that this would be something that would be beneficial to you. Once you get a reader base and you have readers out there who love your work and love you as a person and an author, then you can start giving back that way. But I don't think that's something that you should just jump right into doing. The next is create some type of marketing plan. Yes, self-publishing is a lot of work and it takes time. However, you need to invest in your books. When asked, I would suggest investing in more than the book cover, the editing, the publication, and whatnot of the new book. I've been told, well, I can't afford that. Personally, how I feel is that is an excuse. If you are not willing to invest in your own books, then how do you expect your readers to do so too? If you can't afford something up front, take the time, save up for it. It'll pay off in the end. Trust me. Next, know who you're marketing to. If this isn't in your plan, I'd advise you to put it in there. You don't want to rely solely on other authors to get your work out there to their readers because they may not be in the same genre as you. So make sure that you try to advise doing that solely with part of your marketing. Sorry, I lost my concentration there for a minute. Funny. Okay, next. You do not, however, do not go through Facebook and other social media sites spamming that you have a new book out there. Let the readers come to you. Word of mouth works the best. At least that's what I have seen with my own work. I see people spamming their pages and their books and whatnot with their own book stuff, and okay, great, that's your pages. But don't go into other different groups throughout there and spam, hey, my book's been released 500 times in 50 different groups and whatnot, because all you're going to do is spam people and pretty much just get on their nerves. And you don't want that. On to the next one. Reviews. This is a big one. I see this all the time. For you, those of you who don't know what reviews are just yet, they're a way for your readers to tell you what they liked and didn't like about your book. Get it into your head now. You will, and I repeat, you will get 1-star reviews on your books. That's okay. Not every book out there will be liked by every single person who reads it. And, once again, that's okay. So, when you start getting 1-star reviews, do not in any circumstances bash the reader for their review. Do not go jumping down their throats for a less than perfect review. Doesn't work that way. This will not get you readers, and it will create a bad name for you. When you ask for an honest review, be prepared to receive an honest review. Never, ever, ever beg for reviews either. This is tasteless in my opinion. I have seen also where writers have went out and actually paid people for reviews. In my opinion, this is a no-no too. So when you get your first 1-star review, and I guarantee you will get it, do not be snarky or attitudey or anything of that sort to the reviewer. They are giving your honest opinion. And you can and may end up finding out about the bullies who like to give reviews. These are not the type of reviews that we need to even count when it comes to our books. All you need to do is pretty much, you could report the person depending on the site. Amazon, I wouldn't really suggest it because they don't really do anything about it anyway. But whatever you do not engage them at all. As hard as it might be, just, if you can, report it and let it go. Move on. Okay, well, these are the few tips that I have for you today. I'm sure over time I'll be back with part 2. But until then, happy writing, and thank you for tuning into my blog. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.